10 ways to eat healthy while traveling. Eat more veggies!
Damn, Daniel, this salad's good!
I think this one is a no-brainer. Eating vegetables gives you all the good nutrients and fiber and vitamins that you're lacking when you're on the road because you're not in the comfort of your own home. So when you're eating vegetables, you're really doing a good thing for your body. For me personally, I get really stuck on eating fast food or cheap food when I'm on the road. It's easy to do, but it's also really easy to buy vegetables. It happens to be the most cheapest and affordable stuff to buy in a grocery store, and it's the quickest stuff to consume because you don't always have to cook it.
Avoid buying junk food.
Who got Dunkin' Donuts? Of all the coffees, you went for Dunkin' Donuts?
If you don't buy it, you won't eat it. Plain and simple. Granted, when traveling, sometimes you want to buy snacks, sometimes you want to buy a chocolate bar because you're on the road, you're moving, you need fuel to put inside you.
Blue Moon Pie.
You can still make good choices. Airports sell almonds and nuts and raisins and trail mixes. There's definitely choices that you can make. I also know that it's easy to fall into where you just go and buy a bunch of junk food.
So much chocolate. Chocolatey Cat's cookies.
The trouble is, once you have it, once you bought it, you're going to eat it. If you make a conscious decision not to buy it in the first place, not to fall into that one moment of rash thinking, you will not have to deal with it later on. Sugar is probably your worst enemy.
Do you even know what you're eating, bro?
Yeah, plastic.
Garbage.
Drink water.
When you're on the road, it is so important to drink water. Like, drink more than you ever think you need, because it's not going to do you any harm. The guys and I, we typically drink about 3 liters a day. That's what we stick to. That's 3 of these things. Also, having a water bottle in your hand, on your bag, wherever you are, you'll end up drinking more water and you'll be less prone to buying pop or beer. But these other things, they're going to get you distracted. Come on, stay focused, stay healthy. That's how you're going to succeed in life, all right?
Get vitamins.
Is it a shiesty heist?
Heisty shiest.
Vitamins are crucial to a healthy life. And although you may get the required or recommended daily intake of vitamins just from what you eat in a day, it definitely doesn't hurt to have a bottle on the shelf just in case.
So this is our shop. Pretty standard, just the basics of what we need.
You have a choice of what you're gonna eat, but you don't always have the selection of what you're gonna have. If you're used to having a specific set of things that work great for you and make you feel good at home, doesn't mean that wherever you're at now, you're gonna have the same options in hand. So, if you have vitamins or extra pills that you can take to replenish, you know, your vitamin D, your vitamin C, your B12s, whatever it is that you might be lacking, it just helps to have that on board.
You ruined the whole shot. You ruined it.
So I'm not gonna tell you what vitamins you need to buy or take or you personally should have. It varies depending on everybody and what they eat and what their situation is. But what I do want to stress is that when you're on the road and you're out and about and your meals are coming from different places and you don't know where they're coming from, there may even be, you know, foreign cultures and bacteria in them that your body isn't exactly used to. Having a small arsenal of support vitamins is definitely a good idea, just for backup purposes.
Are you an idiot sandwich?
When you're traveling, you want to make sure that your immune system gets necessary boosts. The easiest way to do that is to consciously pick foods that you know are really powerful in antioxidants and are just good for you and put them inside you. You might not like chewing on raw garlic, but if you have a cold coming on, doing that will probably stop it in its tracks. You might not like eating ginger with turmeric and lemon juice, but if you add some honey to it and you make a concoction, it will be really good for you and it won't even taste that bad. So there are definitely ways of making it work, but it does come down to just making a conscious choice of putting good things inside you for the pure sake of putting good things inside you.
Raw is better. Now this is only a general rule of thumb. It is mostly specific to veggies, but even then, not all veggies. So
don't take this completely to heart. Some veggies maybe do a little bit better when you cook them lightly or when you steam them. It opens up a little bit more of the nutrients, or it lets it out. So what I'm basically just trying to say is a tip: the more recently your plant was in the garden in the dirt and has been pulled out, the more recently that happened to you eating it, the better it is for you. The more rich the nutrients are going to be in it. That's what you want to do when you're eating vegetables and plants, is you want to eat the ones that are full of nutrients that have recently been alive. That's what gives you the nutrients. So it's just my advice. If you want to be a little bit healthier, eat more raw vegetables. And that's the cool thing about eating raw, is that, you know, it doesn't take much preparation. If you're on the road and you're busy, you can literally have a bunch of broccoli in the fridge, grab a carrot, snack on it. Doesn't need to be cooked, doesn't need to be undergoing any process. It's just ready to go. It's easy for travel, it's easy for on the road, and raw is healthier.
Eat smaller meals more frequently. It has been proven by smarter people than me that frequent meals, as long as they're smaller and as long as they're healthy, keeps your metabolism working, staves off hunger, and lowers your blood sugar.
Oh my God. It's so good. I just wanted to spit it out so I could drink it again twice.
Also, eating smaller meals instead of gorging on these big mega meals will keep your energy levels higher. Your body uses a lot of energy digesting these foods, so if you eat a bit smaller, you'll have more energy to stay active, ultimately keep you happier during your travels.
Use honey instead of sugar. There's a lot of instances in life on the road where sugar is involved. Bring some honey into the situation and it'll make everything all right. Honey in our smoothies, honey with our coffee, you know, honey with the bread and just, you know, peanut butter and bananas maybe, you know, just a little sweet. If you need to sweeten things up, honey's your best friend. Come on, the bees know what they're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, but the bees do. Honey, oh, honey, honey.
Don't eat late at night.
One of those dinners.
When you're out and about, you don't always get the meals that you want when you want them, or how you usually get them when you're used to being at home. Food kind of comes from a different area, and generally if you're traveling, you're kind of buying on the go as you go. So one thing to keep mindful of is that it's not good to eat late night snacks. The later at night, the sooner you are to go to sleep, and when you're sleeping, you're no longer awake. Your body isn't doing very much. Your muscles aren't contracting. You're not walking around. You're not talking. You're not thinking very much. And your body kind of goes into this little hibernation. If you've still got food in your system that you're digesting, your body now isn't putting out any work. It's just absorbing these calories and this food that you're working on. And so it basically just becomes extra calories that will just sit there. You want to be eating more when you're functioning, when you're doing physical activity, because that way your body is using what it's consuming. At night, your body won't use it the same way because it doesn't need to, so it just gets stored.
Eat superfoods and nutrient-rich foods. Learn to listen to your body. Learn what it's saying to you. When you put a bunch of junks in it, or maybe stuff that you don't always have control over, it kind of starts to pile up, and at least in my case personally, I can start to feel a fog forming in my head. I get a little bit slower in my movements. So to compensate for that, you can just go and buy a whole bunch of food that you know is good for you and put it inside you. Not so much for the taste, but just to put it in you because you know that your body will run better and faster on it.
Walking with 4 boxes of protein bars, that alone is means for excitement.
An example of what I like to do is, I really like grapefruits and I find myself craving grapefruits, and citruses have a lot of nutrients in them.
Hope you liked the video, and please remember, we are not professionals, so do not grill us like you grill your vegetables after you watch this video. We just learn a bunch of stuff from the internet and stuff we've read, and we just apply it and pass the knowledge on to you. So if you liked the video, hit like, leave a comment below about something that you might have learned or something you'd like to share from the video. Please subscribe and share to your other healthy buddies that are about to hit the road too. Thanks for watching.
Literally, that cart manager took over what one of my jobs used to be in life. I used to do what that cart manager's doing.
You're expendable.
I am.